It was a sunny afternoon when I saw Mr. Mike walking towards Loveth. I could feel the air shift, as if something important was about to happen. He was a tall, handsome man in his 40s, wearing the traditional Igbo attire that made him stand out even more. A red chieftain's cap sat proudly on his head, and beads hung around his neck, sparkling in the sunlight. He was a man who knew what he wanted. And in that moment, it was clear he wanted Loveth. Loveth was no less striking. She was a beautiful woman in her 30s, with bright eyes that seemed to capture every piece of light around her. Her dark skin gleamed with health, and her smile could melt the hardest of hearts. She wore her hair in a neat, backward weave, and the gold necklace around her neck added just the right touch of elegance to her traditional Igbo attire. I watched, hidden in the corner of the small village square, as Mr. Mike approached her. He smiled, and the smile seemed to carry a weight of years of longing. Loveth looked up, her eyes lighting up as she recognized him. Their faces lit up the way a sunrise lights up a new day, both filled with warmth, excitement, and a deep connection. "Loveth, my love," Mr. Mike said, his voice low but full of affection. "You are the beauty of this world. No one else compares to you." Loveth's smile grew wider, her cheeks flushing a little. "And you, Mike, are the strength I've always hoped for. I have waited for you." The crowd around them went unnoticed. For them, it was as if the world had stopped. Mr. Mike gently reached for her hand, and they stood together for a moment, looking into each other's eyes, two souls clearly meant to be. What I saw in that moment was not just two people in love, but the coming together of two worlds, his experience and her hope. In the village, love was often spoken of in songs and stories, but this was different. This wasn't a tale of dreams. This was real, a connection built on years of understanding, respect, and a shared history. Mr. Mike had known many women, but none like Loveth. She had a calm strength, a beauty that went beyond her appearance. And Loveth had always admired Mr. Mike, not just for his handsome looks, but for his wisdom and his kindness. They were a perfect pair, brought together by destiny, it seemed. Days turned into weeks, and the village began to whisper about the love between Mr. Mike and Loveth. They were seen everywhere together, their laughter filling the air like music. Some said it was the power of their ancestors guiding them, while others believed it was fate that had finally brought them together. For me, as an outsider to their love story, it was like watching something beautiful unfold right before my eyes. Their love wasn't perfect, no love ever is, but it was real. Mr. Mike showered Loveth with the kind of love that filled her heart, and Loveth responded in kind, her love being the gentle anchor to his restless spirit. And when the sun set each day, I saw them walk home together, hand in hand, under the golden sky. Their love, simple but profound, was the heart of our village, and it made me believe that love is truly a beautiful thing.